going to talk about the rise and the fall of Rome.
Ah, yes. The most luxurious and most peaceful place on earth.
Not in medieval times, it wasn't.
Giulia, it's ancient history.
Really?
Our question for you guys at home today is, did the Roman government have major influences on Western governments today?
So let's get into that.
Well, as we know, the most greatest and told fable to the founding of Rome was about two little boys named Romulus and Remus, who apparently were raised by she-wolves. But my mom won't let me go down the street by myself. That's shame, Giulia. Anyways, so Rome was founded by Romulus.
Yes, Angel.
But now that we know that, Romulus turned out to be one of the 7 greatest kings of all
Rome finally becomes a monarchy. Then the Etruscans occupy Rome. Lucius drives the terrible
Tarquin
the Proud out of Rome by the help of angry poor people. Okay, angry poor people.
Without angry poor people, we wouldn't have history.
Then finally Rome becomes a republic. Right, Antonio?
The last king is expelled, and Rome is now ruled by senators. There is a constitution with laws, and Rome becomes a complex republican government. This will be great information for you to take note for answering the final essential question. And will finally invades Italy, leading the Carthaginian army to attack the country. This becomes the start of the Second Punic Wars.
Julius Caesar then becomes the first dictator of Rome. He defeats Pompey in the Civil War, and then he gets assassinated.
During the times between Julius Caesar being assassinated and between the times that he became first dictator of Rome, he attempted to occupy Egypt and make Egypt Roman territory. This caused the last pharaoh, Cleopatra, to become very nervous and anxious for the safety of her wealth and her people. With this, she took herself and had a little bit of relations with Julius Caesar in order to save her and her people. When Julius Caesar was assassinated, unfortunately, a group of senates lowered him down to the Itis of March, and he was basically stabbed to death 23 times.
I guess to get your point across, you have to be killed.
But unfortunately, the senates were terribly mistaken by thinking that by killing the most powerful and supreme dictator of Rome, that the Republic would come back. They were sadly mistaken. I guess the good thing out of this whole thing is that we got the calendar that we use today, so October 7th is my birthday. Mark that.
Yeah, dude. So guys, what is a democracy?
Well, a democracy is ruled by an ultimate majority. A democracy, an individual, and any group of individuals composing a minority have no protection against unlimited power of the majority. In a case of this, it basically means that it's majority over none. So Julia, what is a republic?
A republic is a representative democracy with written constitution based on the protection of minority.
Also important that you guys know that the majority can be opposed in its will on the minority. So what this means is basically a group of people can vote in or vote out someone, and it's more of the more yeses you get, the more that person is willing to be put into power. Or vice versa, the more no's you get, the more willingly the person is not to be put into power. 2. In the philosophy of the democracy, all eligible citizens are willingly given the equal say in decisions.
In the republic, all citizens are equal in say, which means everyone gets a choice to speak what they think is right.
Famous examples of thriving democracies can be found in classical Greece.
And in a perfect Republican example, there is the United States. Hey guys, we're here with Antonio because Angel had a brain fart and he was our last.
I'm basically the last resort.
Yes.
So anyway, what Angel was trying to pick up on was how the Roman Republic and American democracy both share similar and different characteristics.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Hectic History. I am so sorry that we keep having these awkward intermissions in between our sentences, but as you can see, I have yet another co-host.
I was here last time.
The lovely Antonio, who is not at all pessimistic whatsoever, but loves history. So, like I said, Giulia
She died.
she left. She goofed. She left. So, we last left off talking about the differences between a democracy and a republic. Can you please elaborate on the differences?
A democracy is democratic and a republic is a republic.
Wow, Antonio,
I'm just joking.
You just blew
No, stop it.
everything
Stop
up.
it. Stop it.
No, no.
What a republic really is just a revised version of a monarchy working through something called a tripartite government, which has the executive branch, legislative branch, and judicial branch.
Judicial
Much-
branch.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, well.
I'm so sorry.
Anyways, the judicial branch interprets the law, the executive branch enforces the law, and the legislative branch creates the law.
Kind of similar to the United States.
Which ties into our essential question. Take notes, folks. Take notes. You weren't supposed to spin the globe
I was
yet.
trying to spin the globe. You're not gonna. It's not yet. I was trying to make it land on the.
Well, they're gonna
United
think that we're
States.
professional. Come on.
But you're unprofessional.
I'm not unprofessional.
Sound like a Roman.
Famous examples of these two greatly known forms of government would be classical Greece, Rome, obviously, and the United States of America, along with several countries in Europe. So Octavius, Julius Caesar's son, appoints himself as first emperor, but he also changes his name to Augustus, which literally means first emperor. At this point, we've reached the part where Julius Caesar, there I go again, mentioning Julia. Oh, how I wish she was my co-host again. No offense.
Excuse me? No offense?
No offense.
What do you mean no offense?
I mean, we're just the camera guy. Okay. It's okay. No,
No.
I'm sorry,
No.
folks. We're gonna have a quick intermission. All right, guys, we're back from yet another intermission. You know what I had to do was just give him a cookie. Really nice. So, anyways, as you were saying, much of Rome.
I'm sorry.
Finally, we skip over to 80 AD, where the Colosseum is built, one of the most famous artifacts of ancient Rome. It took 100 days to build this impressive piece of memory.
Yeah, this thing has nothing on the Super Bowl stadium.
Okay, you can't compare the Colosseum to...
That's what I just said.
But you
That's
can't
what I
compare
just
it
said.
to. Okay, well, anyways, you don't see gladiators killing each other to death at the Super Bowl stadium.
They're as big as gladiators, those football players. They're bashing into each other for a ball. They're not even using their foot. It's the meaning of football. At least gladiators, you actually did something.
You got me there.
Boom.
Boom.
History.
History.
Hectic history.
Hectic history.
was
Finally, we
awesome.
once again speed through history and come up to about 306 AD, where Constantine becomes emperor of Rome. He helps spread the word of Christianity and helps people evolve into the thought of Christianity. Not many people are fond of this, because at this point in time, there is a difference. There are two things called monotheism and polytheism.
Polytheism is the belief in many gods and goddesses. Say the Roman gods Mars, Jupiter or Saturn.
Nike, where fun fact, the company Nike took that name because it means victory. That's why they have the check.
Sadly,
Go tell your friends.
victory is not what the Roman Empire felt. It felt defeat.
Oh, don't beat them up so much. They were great times. Like
Yeah,
when
when-
giraffes came from all over Africa to come celebrate festivals at the Colosseum.
Or when
Wink, wink.
Jesus destroyed the Jewish temple at Roman. That's too religious.
That's okay. There's that. He always has the boots on it. But once again, guys, he's totally not pessimistic whatsoever.
of course.
No. But anyways, as I was saying, not many people were too fond of this, which led to, well, rebellions.
Yep. The eastern part survived. That's all that matters. The
I
western
guess.
part died off. That's all right. We still got the pasta and the pizza. We still got French bread.
Amen. But once again, by 380 AD, Christianity became the sole religion of all of Rome. So to give you a little bit of a period check, now we're at 390 AD, where the Roman Empire just, calls it quits. Two empires finally split up. By two empires, I mean Western and the Eastern, because like I mentioned earlier, the Roman Empire spread across the Mediterranean. I mean, it was absolutely huge. And you can't take care of one huge sack of land when you're just one dude. So, split it up into two empires, and that's how the empire was managed.
Sadly, only one part survived.
Yeah, basically. But it was split by this really cool dude named Theos, which is, should probably be a dude that we should just do a video on.
Then again, there was history made during the fall of the Roman Empire. Like how in 800 years, it was the first place to be ransacked. But hey, the Roman Empire made some really good history during the fall. It's been the first time in 800 years that the city has fallen to an enemy, the Visigoths, after they were sacked completely.
It was a huge uproar. I mean, ouch. When you fall, you're just in shock. You don't feel the pain until afterwards. That's how the Empire felt. Ouch.
This is insane. History.
And finally, to our conclusion of today's topic, in 476 AD, the last emperor of Rome, Romulus Augustus, who names himself after the mythological founder of Rome, Romulus. Remember our story, Romulus and Remus? And the first emperor of Rome, Octavius, who changed his name to Augustus, is defeated by the German Goth Odoacer, which we like to call DJ Ace. What? The joke wasn't even that lame.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. But anyways, this is when the dark ages of Rome/Europe begins.
Get ready. We're going to be talking about plagues.
Oh, but
Lots of pigs and pigeons cause those.
that was even worse than my DJ Ace joke.
Excuse you for having bad taste. But anyway, we did start the Byzantine Empire. Byzantine Empire was, oops, sorry, no spoilers. Can't spoil that yet. That's another day, another video. But hey,
You'll
that was
just
a
have
bad
to stick
take.
around. Thank you guys so much for watching Hectic. Thank you guys so much for watching Hectic History. I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any questions, concerns, or just plain feedback, leave your comments down below and just wait for next time. I'm Angel.
And I'm Antonio. And
And
hey, look,
this
Julia's
was-
back.
And thank you guys so much for watching Hectic History. I hope, at least we hope, that you guys learned something about the rise and fall of Rome. I'm Angel,
And I'm Giulia.
And I'm Antonio.
just the cameraman,
That's
and
wrong.
this was Hectic History.
Bye.
Bye.
Cut it.